Welcome to the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. I'm Aaron Poling, your voice of the Rich Rebels, and the Lady Rebels today have traveled to Mountain Crest here just outside of Logan, where they will take on the Mountain Crest Mustangs in a battle of a 1A school, last undefeated 1A school in the state of Utah, as they'll take on the Mountain Crest Mustangs today. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with more of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show after this.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Coming up, we will set the scene for today's matchup on the mylocalradio.com scene set. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the mylocalradio.com scene set, and for today's action, we're at Mountain Crest High School, home of the Mustangs, where the Rebels are going to take on the 4A Mountain Crest Mustangs. Actually, the Rebels are going to be a little bit deeper than Mountain Crest. You'd expect a much bigger school to have a much deeper roster, but they don't. They only have a few players. As I was talking to their head coach, Megan Smith, it seems like they only play 6. They have 8 on their active roster. That's going to be a tough match to go up against a Rebels team that's pretty deep and can rotate players through. This matchup is going to be a great litmus test for the Rebels, as they're going to get to test themselves against a much bigger school, a pretty solid opponent as the Mustangs come in 4-3, Rebels 6-0. Once again, they are the last undefeated team in the 1A after defeating the 8-0, or now 8-1 Wendover Wildcats last night with a very impressive victory. And tonight's matchup is going to be a little bit of a measuring stick. You want to see how good you are, and the Rebels, they're not going to change what they do. As head coach Cody Lundgren will say in his interview, they're going to continue to play their game, and they're going to live with what they do when they play their game. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. RadioLakeCommunity.com. We are in the middle of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. The Town of Woodruff standout student is coming up next. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Here with Jazzy Chandler. She's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. Jazzy, how you doing today?
So far, so good, I'd say.
So you are starting your senior year of wrestling, and you're a couple weeks in. What are your thoughts so far?
Honestly, it's just like I remember. It's really fun, and I'm really glad to be back with my team.
Yeah, you've been injured for the better part of, I think, my time here, haven't you?
Yeah, I broke my leg at the end of summer, and I wasn't able to participate in cross country because of that, but now I'm healed up, and we're rolling.
Do you want to tell the story or no?
So I was riding my barrel horse bareback, and I didn't have a bridle, just a halter. Well, he ended up in a runaway, and we were just headed straight for this willow going, I don't even know how fast, and he jumped to the left, and I kept going straight and rolled into this willow, and on impact I could just feel like my tibia and my fibia just broke, and I laid in there and had to wait for my brother to come help me.
Hey, Tip Fib Clan says exactly the same thing I did. So the comeback from that, doing all the physical therapy, I mean, it's got to be worth it now you're back out on the mat, correct?
Oh yeah, now it is.
So what got you through physical therapy? Because I know for me personally it was missing work. What about you?
Honestly, it was just hard. I just kept trying to look ahead and trying to be positive, and I had my family there with me, and it could be worse, but here we are and we're making good progress.
So it's your senior year. What are some of your academic goals for the rest of your career?
We actually made some goals for wrestling too, and some of them off the mat. One of them I made was I wanted to keep my 3.9 GPA because I want an academic scholarship to SUU.
No, that's a great goal to have. So what are some of your goals on the mat then?
I want to be able to make good shots and be able to always be moving top, bottom, and even neutral, and just be aggressive and strong.
So a couple weekends ago, you ended up taking second at the tournament in Salem Hills, but an interesting little tidbit about that is you ended up taking second to one of your teammates. You faced off with a teammate in a championship for one of the biggest tournaments in the state. How's that feel?
Honestly, it's just like my junior year, because our first tournament there when we went to Farmington, I was for first and second against one of my teammates, and it sucks wrestling a teammate, but you just kind of gotta push through, keep going. Think of it as more of a practice match, because you both want to learn and grow, and you celebrate their wins as well as your own. So it's an awkward place to be in, I'd say.
One last question for you. What are some of your hobbies outside of school?
I'd say drawing is probably one of the top ones.
Do you got any big artworks in the work or anything that you have that you might want to talk about?
Not really. I'm in Lex's drawing class right now, and so far that's treating me well.
We want to thank Jazzy Chandler for being a part of the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have head coach of the Mustangs, Megan Smith, as well as head coach of the Rich Rebels, Cody Lundgren.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Pam Cornea at Town & Country Realty Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. When we come back, we will have head coach of the Mustangs, Megan Smith.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
I'm here with the girls varsity coach of the Mountain Crest varsity girls basketball team. That's head coach Megan Smith. Coach Smith, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Well, Coach, how has your season gone? What are some of the things that you like about your team so far? You're heading into a matchup with the Rich Rebels. What so far about your season is something that you like?
Well, we kind of started off a little bit slow earlier off in the season. We had a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to play together. We lost all of our starters from last year, and they were a big part of scoring, so we kind of struggled with scoring a little bit earlier on. And now it's kind of come together a little bit better. So we've done a better job at playing together, finding each other, keeping our communication on the court and off the court positive. And then just, we spend a lot of time in practice trying to understand how each of our teammates play so we can be better teammates.
When you graduate a lot of players, there always seems to be a void in leadership. Who has stepped up on your team to take over that leadership role?
We kind of look at leadership as doing different things on and off the court. And our 6 players that we have right now, they all have different ways of showing leadership, and they all do it at different times in the game. Aspen Lishman is kind of the spark to our team. She's a very positive player. She's the one that kind of brings our team together. And then Callie Jones, she's our big in the middle, our post, and she's just kind of a force, and it's really just exciting to watch her play, and it gets our team excited. Lily Smith, our point guard, she does a good job at kind of controlling the pace for us and leading that way. And then there's Paige Egbert. She's kind of a silent leader. She gets a lot of her points off of rebounds, and so again, that's another way that our team gets excited, and she shows leadership that way. And then our solo senior, Autumn White, she does a really good job. She's more of our vocal leader and communicates really well to our players on the bench and on the court. And Faith is kind of our quick, our defensive specialist type of player, and she's the one that's getting a lot of steals and kind of going after the loose balls and things like that. And so just those extra bursts of effort from each player kind of showcases the leadership. But yeah, we kind of struggled at the beginning of the year to kind of figure out, like, how are we going to showcase our leadership this year? What are things that we can do? And they've really stepped up, all 6 of those players.
What would you say?
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Here with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity team. That's head coach Cody Lundgren. Coach Lundgren, you guys improved to 5-0 this weekend. Can you just give me some of your thoughts on your guys' victory over Wind River?
I just think we're playing really good team basketball right now, both offensively and defensively. We're playing great gap defense, and we got good pressure on the ball. And then when they get penetration in the paint, we have to step. We have good help side rotations, so it's helping us out a bunch.
So is there a goal for amount of points you guys want to give up a quarter? Because outside of an extra free throw at the end of the game, you guys only gave up 8 per quarter, almost right on the dot against Wind River. Is that something you guys take pride in or something you look for?
No, we don't have a number on it necessarily. We just, obviously want to make sure we're scoring more points than the other team. But, defense, we work on defense a lot, so we take a lot of pride in it.
Let's talk about your guys' press. Your press has been very successful this year, and it's led to a lot of easy baskets in transition. What makes your guys' press so good?
The girls are, their basketball IQ is pretty good. They understand and they can anticipate where the team's trying to go to. They take away the easy look, and they make it look like they let them go to the corners, and they've been going the corners lately, and we've got a lot of length. So with that length up top with Violet and Darlene and Tylee, it's very effective to make long passes go high, and then our back people are making great plays on the ball.
So Darlene scored 18 on Friday. What kind of a spark does it give your team when a senior leader can kind of step in? This is her first game back after she missed the Bear Lake game, and she steps in and she's able to fill it in for 18.
Yeah, she's, she plays with a lot of energy and a lot of emotion, and it helps spark our team, and she does a lot of good things out there. She's a very good athlete, and she's long and fast, and she's hard to throw the ball over, and then once we start getting some steals, offense just comes a little bit easier, and the basket was big for Darlene the other day, and she made the shots that the team needed her to make.
So you guys have Wendover and Mountain Crest coming up this week. What's going to be important for you guys to come away undefeated at the end of the weekend?
We just have to keep doing the little things that we've been working on. We're trying to limit our turnovers. I think against Wind River we had 15 when I looked at it, and that's about where we want to be, 15 or a little bit less. And we have to make sure we get the ball inside and take the shots that they give us.
So what do you know about the Wendover team from either coaching against them in prior years or being able to see a little bit of film?
They're fast, they're athletic, they've got some pretty good athletes. They like to run up-tempo basketball, and they like to press. So you just have to take care of the basketball and make sure our guards control the tempo.
So for Mountain Crest, they're a 4A school. They're a little bit bigger than us. What's going to be the key to the matchup against them?
Just the same stuff. Even though they're bigger than us, we're going to go do the same things we've been doing all year and take care of the basketball and put pressure on them and make them make decisions and, hopefully control the boards.
We want to thank head coach of the Rich Rebels, Cody Lunger, for being a part of today's Pam Corning at Town & Country Coaches Show, as well as head coach of the Mustangs, Megan Smith. We've got about 2 minutes before the game starts. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to turn to the in-house PA for the national anthem. We'll be back after the anthem.
Sportsmanship does matter, and we ask for your support in demonstrating respect for the game and all participants by refraining from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. Let's do rowdy right. Before we start today's contest, will you please rise to honor America by the playing of the national anthem?
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're going to go over your starting lineups for the Rebels. You got number 2, senior Darlene Peterson. Number 10, senior Ellie Argyle. Number 15, that's also a senior, Taylor Tingy. Junior, number 25, Violet Taylor. And round out the starting lineup, junior, number 40, Haiti Pugmire. And for the home Mustangs, you got a sophomore, 0, Lily Smith. You have a junior, number 5, Aspen Lishman. 32, she's a junior, Callie Jones. 42, senior, Autumn White. And to round out the starting lineup for the Mustangs, number 44, she's a junior, Paige Ebert. We're going to go to the keys to the game while they announce the in-house starting lineups. And for the keys to tonight's matchup, if you're the Rebels, just play your game. You haven't lost a game yet, and just keep playing the way you're playing. Don't try to force it. You're playing a bigger school, and you're going to want to maybe tend to try to play their game. But if you continue to play your game, play strong defense, you're going to come out, and you're going to put up a very good performance against a 4A school. But if you're also the Rebels, Christmas is right around the corner, but if the other team's giving you gifts of layups, easy shots, you got to make those easy shots. Last night in the first half, I think they missed a couple more layups than they would like to, but when they started executing in the second half, making their layups, they're able to run away and hide with that game. And that's going to be the key for the Rebels, is making those easy shots. Is they get themselves quite a few layups. You just got to make them. But that being said, the Rebels are coming off a season high last night, 54 points. And in place of Marcus Mall tonight, we have Jeremy Wiley. So we appreciate Jeremy for filling in. As we look like we're about ready to go. The Mountain Crest Mustangs, they are wearing their home whites with blue on the side, the blue stripe. Blue numbers with the orange outline on the word Mustangs. The Rebels, they are wearing their road black uniforms, Rebels across the script, as it will be Jones, Peterson to tip off. As Peterson wins that tip, good body positioning from Pugmire to box the player out. Rebels out in front, it's Tingy to the hoop, layup on the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by Lishman as the Mustangs are into the offense. The Mustangs will attack broadcast left to right while the Rebels are attacking right to left. As a bounce pass goes out of bounds, Rebels pressure defense forces a turnover. 7:46 to go in the opening quarter. This quarter is brought to you by T7 Propane in Woodruff. For all your propane needs, call T7 Propane. As Peterson goes inside to Taylor. Taylor bumped off her spot as it's going to be turned over. It's Smith. Smith to walk it up the court for the Mustangs. One hand pass to the corner to Lishman. She thought about the three. Work it around. Smith gets it back on the right wing. Gets a pick. Pulls up from deep. That's good. As Lily Smith opens the scoring with the long three-pointer. Rebels trail 3-0 in the T7 Propane opening quarter as Taylor across the timeline to Tingy. Tingy gets a screen from Argyle. Tries to go to Argyle. Good catch there from Ellie as she's able to pull it away. Pugmire cuts the hoop, gets the layup. What a find there from Ellie Argyle. She picks up an assist as the Rebels are going to press. Mustangs work it around as White goes to the backcourt. Stolen by Darlene Peterson. She gets a gift, buries it. 4-3 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. That's a Rich County government steal for the Rebels. Rebels press again, but the Mustangs are able to break it. It's White across the timeline, guarded by Tingy. They go inside. Backdoor cut from Jones. No good on the layup. It's a nice find there from White to Jones. Rebels come back the other way. It's Peterson in transition. Her layup attempt, no good. As the Mustangs grab the rebound, Smith comes back the other way. Smith into the paint. One-handed pass stolen by Darlene Peterson. That's good transition defense from Darlene to get back. As here comes Violet Taylor across the timeline. Go inside to Ellie. Argyle with the move off the glass, no good. Mustangs pulling the rebound. As Lily Smith will walk it up the court. 27 to go on the shot clock as the Mustangs initiate the offense. They try to go inside. That's going to be a Rich County government steal for Ellie Argyle. She chases it down, finds Violet Taylor, and the Rebels are off in transition. Long pass ahead to Darlene Peterson, makes the catch, unable to finish. As the Mustangs pull in the rebound. Lily Smith's going to slow it down for the Mustangs, as that's going to be a 10-second violation as Smith walked it up a little too casually. That's the one nice thing about the shot clock is the refs can see when it's a 10-second. When it gets to 25, it's an automatic whistle. Mustangs turn it over. Rebels get a little bit of a break there as a mental error by the Mustangs. Rebels get the ball back. They lead 4-3 here in the T7 Propane first quarter, 5:25 to go. Taylor, dribble handoff to Peterson. Mustangs are playing man-to-man as Peterson tries to go inside to Argyle. She's able to kick it out to Tingy. Tingy attacks the paint to Peterson. Argyle's going to drive baseline. Try to hand off to Pugmire. Pugmire is able to complete the catch, unable to make the shot. She looked like she was directly under the rim when she shot that. Tough shot there from Haiti as here comes Smith the other way. Passes to the corner. Three on the way from Lishman. No good. Rebound hauled in by White. She shoots it off the bottom of the backboard. Mustangs unable to corral the rebound. It's going to be turned over. And we're going to get an independent software solution timeout called by head coach Megan Smith of the Mustangs. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We want to remind you that the opening tip-off for every girls game is brought to you by My Local Radio. For the game tonight, the free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, timeouts, independent software solutions, steals, Rich County Government, three-pointers, T7 Propane and Woodruff. The inbounds plays are brought to you by the Crawford Trough, jump balls by Mountain Valley Cattle Company, and the fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. As the Rebels inbound, 4:53 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels with a 4-3 lead. As the game's been a pretty hectic to start, as Peterson's going to drive from the left wing, spins back, finds Argyle. Argyle into the paint, tries to pass it out, turned over. Here come the Mustangs in transition, 3-on-1. It's Lishman. Tries a Euro step, and she's going to walk as she took one too many steps. Good transition defense there from Tylee Tingy to step up and force Lishman into a decision. Sometimes you don't always get the steal, but you can force a turnover like that. That's good effort from Tingy. As here come the Rebels the other way. Peterson, one dribble, thought about the three, goes to Pugmire. Pugmire layup on the way, good. Haiti Pugmire picks up her second bucket of the night. She has 4 as the Rebels are going to press. Nearly picked off as Violet Taylor almost got her hands to it. They go inside, and we're getting an offensive foul. Ellie Argyle draws the charge. Rebels 6-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They'll get the ball. That foul's on number 32. Jones, her first. That's a team first. Actually, that's the first foul of the game, as it's been a very clean start to this ball game. Rebels walk it up the court with Violet Taylor. 30 to go in the shot clock as they initiate the offense. Checking into the ball game for the Mustangs, number 23, Faith Newman. Argyle drives the lane, kicks it back out to Peterson. Peterson will attack lefty floater, off glass, good! Tough shot there from Darlene Peterson. She's got 4, 8-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Mustangs break the press into the half-court offense. They go inside right away to Ebert. Ebert turns, no good. White with the rebound, cannot finish the layup. Tylee Tingy comes away with the rebound. Looks ahead, has Ellie Argyle in front of everyone. Argyle is blocked from behind. Good effort there from Callie Jones to get back, as I think the Rebels fans want a little bit of a foul there. That's just looked pretty clean from behind that she got the ball before the body. Crawford Trout, the inbounds play, is just tossed up to Darlene Peterson. She tips it, no good. Violet Taylor gets the rebound, kicks it out to Tylee Tingy, back to Peterson on the right wing. Up top to Taylor. Taylor's going to float one up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Jones, as here come the Mustangs the other way. Go to Leishman, her three, fakes it into the lane. Nice move, no finish, as we're going to get a foul against Ellie Argyle as she was boxing Jones out as she had the ball. We talked about in our keys to the game that easy ones, the Rebels got to make them. I mean, same thing for the Mustangs too, as they've had a couple of layup opportunities that they've just butchered. That one being one of them. Good defense there from Haiti Pugmire. She's able to tip it away. Argyle gets the steal, as that's going to be turned over. Cody Lundgren was trying to call a timeout. Does not get it, as Argyle was trying to get the ball out of her hands. Lishman to inbound for the Mustangs. She's in the corner right next to the Rebels bench. Darlene Peterson guards, nearly got her fingertips to it. They go up top to Smith. Fresh shot clock for the Mustangs to work with, as Newman has it. They swing it around. Back to Smith. Smith with an up and under move that's nearly stolen by Pugmire. Pugmire to the floor is going to force a Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Ball will stay with the Mustangs, but you love to see the effort there from Haiti Pugmire as she forces the jump ball. That'll earn the Rebels an extra possession later in the game. Lishman up top. 20 to go in the shot clock. She's guarded by Peterson. Smith works it around. Stolen by Haiti Pugmire. Good hands. Good defensive possession there from Haiti Pugmire. She got the jump ball and the Rich County government steal. They go to Argyle. Argyle's pass tipped, deflected. They're going to say that's off of Tylee Tingy, out of bounds. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 41, Hannah Scott. She'll replace Argyle. 2:32 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels 8-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. One foul apiece for each team, as Argyle with one and White with the other for the Mustangs. Mustangs work it around. Lishman tries to go inside, into the hands of Haiti Pugmire. Back-to-back steals for Pugmire as the Rebels look to push it. Tingy has it on the right wing. No one stops her. She'll attack, pulls up. Work it around. Peterson, her wing three on the way, no good. Pugmire battles for the rebound, goes up with the shot, and Haiti Pugmire is going to shoot 2 free throws as she gets the offensive board and the foul on the putback. Foul's on number 23, that's Newman, her first. Team second. First free throw from Pugmire is good. These free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. Pugmire back to the line, goes 2 for 2. Coming into the weekend, she was a 73% free throw shooter. Goes 2 for 2 from the line there, 10-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2 minutes to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Lishman, they go inside. That's stolen by Hannah Scott. Scott clears out some space. Able to work it around. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Taylor crosses over. Bounce pass to Tingy on the left wing. She works it around. They go inside to Pugmire. It's a bullet pass there from Darlene Peterson. Pugmire's turn shot, no good. Darlene unleashed an absolute rocket that Pugmire had a little trouble catching. Here comes Smith the other way. Good defense there from Violet Taylor. Here come the Rebels in transition. 2-on-2 the other way. It's Taylor with the right hand. She slows it down, hands it off to Peterson. Rebels are going to reset the offense with 27 to go in the shot clock. Tingy, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lily Smith. She has the 3 points for the Mustangs. They go to Newman. Newman's pass stolen by Darlene Peterson, poked away, but the Rebels are able to maintain possession. Peterson pushes ahead to Tingy. Tingy to Pugmire. Pugmire's layup, good! Haiti Pugmire has 8 points here in the first quarter. Rebels 12-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As they got 49 seconds to go in the quarter. Rebels press. They go inside to the middle to Jones. Jones to Newman. Newman's able to bury the layup. Good ball movement there from the Mustangs as Newman picks up her first basket of the ball game. Here come the Rebels. Scott thought about going inside to Pugmire. Instead, hands it off to Peterson. Peterson shot blocked. She gets her own rebound, hits this rim on the layup attempt. That's going to roll away. We got 25 to go in the shot clock. Excuse me, in the game clock. Shot clock is turned off. Here comes Leishman. Leishman. They're going to call an off-ball foul behind the play on Peterson. Didn't see what happened. That's Peterson's first. Team second. Whoops. Mustangs work it. They got 17 to work with in T7 Propane first quarter. It's Smith up top. She's going to pull up from way downtown. That's off the back of the rim and out. Lishman holds on the rebound. Here come the Mustangs. Good defense there from Hannah Scott. His Lishman shot is off. Casey Wilson, fresh into the ballgame, had a look ahead. Scott was wide open. Ellie Argyle's going to chuck a long shot at the buzzer. No good, and that'll do it for us here in the T7 Propane first quarter. Good quarter for the Rebels to start. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM. They try to go inside to Scott, stolen by Newman. Rebels lead 12-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:45 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Mustangs with the ball. They trail by 7. 27 to go in the shot clock as Smith skip pass across the court to White. White finds Newman up top. Back to White. They play catch. As White goes to the corner, Lishman's going to fire a three. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Mustangs. They go to Newman. Newman floats it up and in. Newman has 4 points in the ball game. 12-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Rebels. It's Taylor. Mustangs are in a 2-3 zone. Taylor works it to Peterson. They go to Scott, middle of the floor. She'll fire. No good. Rebound pulled in by Paige Ebert. Here come the Mustangs back in transition. It's Lily Smith across the timeline. 30 to go in the shot clock. Newman up top. Work it around to Ebert. Thought about it. Instead, they go to Lishman. She drives with the right hand. Bounce pass off of Lily Smith, out of bounds. That's a turnover. Interesting tidbit about the Mustangs. Their leading scorer is 32, Callie Jones, but none of the 6 players that play a lot of minutes for the Mustangs average under 5 points a game. Peterson will fire from 3. No good. Hannah Scott's going to haul in the rebound. They don't reset the shot clock, and I believe that's why the whistle's going to blow. Rebels will get a fresh shot clock. It'll be Crawford Troth inbounds play across from the Mustangs bench. Once again, this is the first year of the shot clock, so still kind of working out the kinks. As they're going to take about 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds off. As we're going to get a sub as Tyler Tingey's going to check back in for Casey Wilson. 12-7, 6:35 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Rebels with 5-point lead. Taylor attacks. Mustangs stay in the 2-3 zone. Back to Taylor. They go inside to Argyle. She pivots, finds Tingey. Thought about the 3. Go to Argyle again. She hands off to Violet Taylor. Her 3-pointer on the way. No good. Hannah Scott with a good rebound. Falls into the hands of Violet Taylor. Her shot no good. Letting them play early on both sides as here come the Mustangs the other way. Smith finds Newman. Newman into the paint. Dribbles it off her foot out of bounds. Once again, Tylee Tingey got back there in transition and kind of forced the Mustangs to make a decision. That's twice that she's kind of forced a turnover just by being there in transition on defense. Rebels will walk it across the timeline. Mustangs still in that 2-3 zone. We go to Tingey. Up top to Taylor. To Peterson. Skip pass to Tingey. As she drives baseline, hands it off to Scott. Scott into the paint, outside to Violet Taylor. 15 to go on the shot clock. Peterson catches. Skip pass to Tingey. They go inside to Scott. Scott turns. Her shot blocked inside by Ebert. Good ball movement. Rebels unable to pay it off. Here comes Smith. To Lishman. They work it around on the left wing. To Ebert. Surveys, drives, hands it to Newman. Newman goes inside to White, nearly poked away by the Rebels. Lishman thought about the 3, drives the paint, floater on the way, good. Nice shot there from Lishman. That pulls the Mustangs within 3. As Lishman gets her first bucket of the ball game, Rebels go inside right away. Tingey's going to fire a 3. Bounces off the rim and falls as Tylee Tingey buries the first T7 Propane 3-pointer of the ball game. Makes the score 14-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They actually call that a long 2. 3-pointer coming from the Mustangs. Rebound hauled in by Violet Taylor. Whistle blows. As referee comes over. I thought that was a 3 from Tingey. She was...
Actually, that last basket was a 2.
They call it a 2. They go back over and explain. Looked like a 3 to me. I don't think Tingey was especially close to the line, but we're going to play on as Katie Pugmire will inbound. Darlene Peterson's going to check out as Janie Walentine and Haiti Pugmire check into the game. Tingey goes to Walentine. Walentine tries to go inside to Argyle. A little bit of a force there. It's turned over. Here come the Mustangs back the other way. Rebels by 5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4:35 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. They go inside. It's Jones. They work it around to Smith. 20 to go in the shot clock. Smith floats it up. That's going to go out of bounds. They're going to call that a block for the Rebels. Statistically, one of the Rebels gets a block. That'll go out of bounds. Stay with the Mustangs. 18 on the shot clock. Lishman to inbound. They go to Ebert. Ebert's fouled on the shot. 4:21 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Ebert will go to the line for 2 free throws, where she is a 71% free throw shooter. Ebert and White are the 2 best free throw shooters, along with Faith Newman for the Mustangs. As I say that, first free throw is no good. Ebert back to the line, averaging 7.9 per. Second free throw on the way, good. She goes 1 for 2. As that last foul is on Pugmire. That is her first. Team third. Rebels continue to work the ball around. Tingy has it knocked out of her hands. Goes to Argyle. Argyle hands it off to Scott. She's going to drive right. As this is a little bit more of a trapping 2-3 zone as Argyle attacks the paint to Pugmire. Her 15-footer on the way. No good. Hannah Scott nearly pulls in the rebound. It's knocked away where Paige Ebert works it up the floor to Newman. Newman in transition, slows it down. Back to Lishman. She walks into a three that no good. Rebound by Ebert. She just launches it up. Kylie Tingy gets a shot. That's turned over. Ebert misses it. Ellie Argyle pulls down the rebound. Tries to go to Pugmire. Is able to do so. Pugmire being chased from behind. Goes to Hannah Scott to Wallentyne. Wallentyne unable to get the shot away. Rebels are going to set it back up on offense. 25 seconds to go in the shot clock. Tingy thought about it. Goes to Wallentyne. She attacks. 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Mustangs as they're going to call a double dribble against Lishman. 14-10 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:15 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Mustangs are going to fall back into their 2-3 zone. Pugmire inside. Makes the catch. Shot blocked. Rebound hauled in by Violet Taylor. Taylor has it stripped. As to the officials' credit, they are letting it go both ways. Smith works it to Ebert. They try to go inside to Jones. Jones unable to make the catch. Good strong positioning there from Ellie Argyle. Leads to a Violet Taylor Rich County government steal. 30 to go in the shot clock across the timeline. 2:52 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Taylor works it to Peterson to Tingy. Tingy dribbles into the paint. Tries to pass it to Pugmire. 21 to go on the shot clock. Crawford Troth inbounds play in the hands of Violet Taylor. Rebels working around. Stolen by Smith. Good hands there on the inbounds pass. Little helter-skelter game so far. 14-10 on the station on main scoreboard. Smith across the timeline. Mustangs working around. They go inside to Jones, and they're going to call the forearm on Argyle. That's going to be Ellie's second. Team fourth. It'll be Lishman to inbound for the Mustangs. They're underneath the Rebels hoop. They got 23 to go in the shot clock. That's not correct, as they got to reset the shot clock. They do so. Good catch there by the official. As Lishman will now inbound the ball. They go to Smith up top. Work it around to Ebert. Go inside to Jones. Jones, shot on the way, no good. Rebound off the Mustangs, out of bounds. That's good interior defense there from Ellie Argyle. She's playing with 2 fouls. It'd be tough to pick up the third one right there with 2:23 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. She does a good job defending without fouling. Violet Taylor will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Mustangs still in that 2-3 zone. Does it go to Taylor? Tingy. Tried to go to Peterson, knocked away, stolen by the Mustangs. Rebels have turned the ball over quite a bit here in the second quarter, as they only have 2 points. Smith, floater on the way, good. Tough shot there from Smith, but she was able to make it, and that's going to be an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by head coach Cody Lundgren. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels by 2.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth near the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 1:54 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels lead 14-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Mustangs have outscored the Rebels here 5-2 in this quarter. As the Rebels are going to look to get into more of a rhythm offensively. They've had quite a few turnovers against the Mustangs 2-3 zone. Looks like the Mustangs are going to match up coming out of that timeout. Take that back. They're going to walk back into a 2-3 zone. As Taylor's pass nearly picked off by Peterson. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire stolen by Newman. As Newman's pass ahead to Lishman is going to go to the corner. Ebert will fire a three. That's good! As the Mustangs go up by 1. Ebert with her first field goal of the night. From the Rebels back the other way. Facing a little adversity here. That pass poked away. Stolen again by the Mustangs. They have a 3-on-1. Smith didn't see her teammates as Lishman catches on the corner. They go back to Smith. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Mustangs work it around. 17 to go in the shot clock. Lishman hands it off to Newman. Newman floats it in. 17-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels looking to get a basket here. Go to Peterson. To Taylor up top. She's going to fire a three. Off the backboard and in. Huge shot there from Violet Taylor. She picks up the game's first T7 Propane three-pointer for the Rebels. Mustangs working around to Smith up top. We're tied 17 apiece. 5-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Shot clock at 19, game clock at 22 at the moment. Pass deflected by Darlene Peterson, nearly stolen. Pugmire is going to pull away the steal. Rebels get the ball. Pugmire does the right thing as she dribbles herself out of pressure. Here come the Rebels. They push it up the floor. Tingy's unable to catch. Newman dribbles it off of Violet Taylor. That goes to Pugmire. Pugmire slows it down. 4 seconds to go. Peterson three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Lily Smith, and we are going to be tied 17-17 going into the half. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Tied 17-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We're going to go to the Gare Bear Fan Cam. Today's Fan Cam is brought to you by broker Gary McKee in Bear Lake. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit BearLakeRealty.com. When we come back, we will have the Ellingford Brothers halftime show for you on a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome to the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you here on the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We will have your first half highlights for you after this.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Ellingford Brothers pregame show on Ellingford Brothers halftime show on a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your Town of Randolph first half highlights, and for the Rebels, leading the way for the Rebels, Haiti Pugmire. The Rebels led 12-5 after one. We're tied 17-17 at the end of two quarters. Haiti Pugmire, of course, 8 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Darlene Peterson has 4, as Tylee Tingy has 3, and Violet Taylor has 3. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com, as those were your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
So this is the Reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails, brand new homes now starting at $600,000, quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
We apologize for some technical difficulties that we've been having. We have them fixed, and we believe we're ready to go for the third quarter. As we got 6 seconds to go at halftime, our halftime adjustments for the Rebels: keep playing great defense, stop turning the ball over. So we apologize for the technical difficulties once again. We are 17-17 with 8 minutes to go in the Stacy's Repair third quarter. I take that back. In the Epic Recreation third quarter. Once again, free throws brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, timeouts, Independent Software Solutions, Steels, Rich County Government, three-pointers, T7 Propane. As the ball is poked away by the Rebels, nearly stolen. Shot on the way, no good. Tylee Tingy pulls in the rebound. Lofts it over to Violet Taylor as jump balls are brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Taylor, shot on the way, no good. As here come the Mustangs the other way. Layup on the way from Smith, good. 19-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Mustangs up 2. Here come the Rebels on offense. Mustangs are still in that 2-3 zone. This is where they've been had a little more success against the Rebels in the first half. Argyle inside to Pugmire. Pugmire with the layup. We got a tie ball game. Haiti, first player into double digits with 10. She has passed her average of 7.6 per game. As she gets a steal, slows it down. A couple players collide. Here come the Rebels on offense. Opportunity to take a lead. Taylor slows it down with 27 to go. The Rebels are going to rework the shot clock. Tingy has it. Gets a screen from Peterson. Peterson surveys the court up top to Tingy. Violet Taylor tries a skip pass for Darlene Peterson, as that pass is going to go out of bounds. As Peterson collided with the Mustangs player. 6:33 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels playing man-to-man defense. Smith between her legs across the timeline. 27 to go on the shot clock. Ebert has it on the left wing. Goes to Smith in the left corner. Smith dribbles, crosses over. Taylor stays with her, nearly tipped it away. Good defense from Violet Taylor. 15 to go on the shot clock. They go to the corner. It's White. They continue to work it around. Smith has it, 10 to go in the shot clock. Looks up, tries to drive the lane, and they're going to call a foul against Taylor. It'll be 2 free throws for Smith. First team foul of the half against the Rebels. That's Taylor's first. First free throw from Smith is good. Smith has 8 in the game already. 33% free throw shooter coming into the day. Must have only been 1 for 3. She goes 2 for 2. 21-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6 minutes to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Tingy works it to Taylor. Go to Argyle. Argyle looking to drop it down. Takes one dribble. Jump shot on the way. Good. Nice move there from Ellie Argyle as she split the 2 defenders and buries the jumper. Rebels look to press. Different press than they usually have. A little bit more of a 2-1-2 there. They go inside to Jones. Jones with great body position. Cannot finish as Ellie Argyle didn't give up on the play. Newman shot blocked by Darlene Peterson. 21-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard as I update it. 5:28 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Out of bounds under the hoop for the Mustangs. They go to the top to Key. Ebert try to go inside to Jones. Jones shot. That was a lot more of a foul than the last foul that was called against the Rebels, but it's not called. Rebels come back the other way. Peterson. They go inside to Pugmire. Good defense there from Jones, but she's able to reach around, knock it away. 21-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:12 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. This one looks like it's going to be decided on the court. So if you're both teams, you got to go up strong as Pugmire shot off the backboard. No good. Here come the Mustangs. It's Smith. Works it on the wing to White. Newman has it. They go to the corner for Ebert. Back to Newman. They continue to work it around with White. Drives into the lane, drops it off to Jones. Jones, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound off the foot of Ellie Argyle, right into the hands of Tylee Tingey. Rebels get a little bit of a good bounce there. As Tingey's pass is going to be stolen by Smith. Smith comes back the other way, transition. Just her on 3 Rebels. Attacks the paint. Good turn back pass to Jones. Jones misses the layup. That's because she was fouled on the play by Darlene Peterson. You don't hate that foul from Darlene because Jones was going to have a walk-in layup with no one there. Now she's going to have to earn her points from the free throw line as Jones is a 56% free throw shooter. First one off the back rim falls. A little bit of a friendly roll there. 22-21, Mustangs with the lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Jones back to the free throw line on the way. Good. She goes 2 for 2 as the Rebels will check Hannah Scott in for Haiti Pugmire. 4:33 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Mustangs fall back into man-to-man defense. Taylor gets a pick. Argyle's working hard down low, wanted the ball. They go inside to her. She seals off her defender, lays it in. Good body control there from Ellie Argyle to make the catch, lay it in. 4 points for Ellie. 23-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We got tie game. 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Smith thought about it, guarded by Peterson. Smith crosses over, thought about stepping back from way downtown. They move it to Lishman in the corner. Back to Smith up top. She's going to fire for 3. No good. Hannah Scott with a great box out right there. Rebels with a chance to take the lead. Nice pump fake there from Scott to send Violet Taylor on her way. Rebels are going to slow it down. As the Mustangs are in man-to-man, Taylor drives by her defender. Goes to Scott. Scott attacks the paint. Kicks it out to Argyle. Argyle will drive. Left-hand shot on the way. No good. That was actually blocked. Peterson gets the rebound inside to Scott. Scott is bumped on the shot. No foul. 23-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. I guess good job there from Ebert going straight up, but you can't go straight up into the body. As here come the Mustangs, it's Lishman. Thought about 3, drives, kicks to the corner, 15-footer on the way. Good from Ebert. 25-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels pushed up the floor. It's Tingey. Thought about it. Poked out of bounds by Newman. Going to have to reset the shot clock as a couple seconds should have gone off. Mustangs are going to switch to a little bit of a 2-3 zone here as they're going to try to overload one side of the floor. I think Tylee stepped in some water. They're going to take 10 seconds off the shot clock. That was a fast transition for the Rebels. I don't think 10 seconds expired. As we're going to have a little bit of floor cleanup. With that, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 2:59 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter, 25-23. We're getting a little floor maintenance. As the officials away as Tingey, I think, stepped in some water on the baseline, and you got to clean that up. noticed an awful lot of kids coming out on the court in between quarters, in between halves. And personally, something I think is that the floor should be sacred until the end of the game. There should be no one out on the floor. I understand the warming up between the next game, but during the varsity game or the last game of the night, no one should be on the floor. Tingy goes inside to Ellie. Argyle into the paint. Shot on the way. Blocked. No foul called as that's stolen by Peterson. Rebels have 15 to work with. It's Taylor. They go to Tingy. To Taylor. 7 to go on the shot clock. Rebels got to get a shot off. I don't think they're aware of the shot clock. Tingy goes to Argyle. Argyle has to shoot it. They didn't reset the shot clock after the steal. The Mustangs got a steal and turned it over, and they didn't reset the shot clock. The shot clock, to be honest with you, has been a struggle all day. As the pass is stolen by Hannah Scott. Good defense from Scott. Pushes ahead to Peterson. 2-on-1 coming the other way. Here comes Darlene Peterson down the lane. Left-hand layup. Good! Darlene ties the game 25-25 as Peterson picks up her 6th point of the ball game as the Mustangs turn it over. Rebels with a chance to take the lead here with 2:05 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Mustangs still with no team fouls in the half. As Tingy has it, 28 to go in the shot clock. Go to Scott. Back to Peterson. Skip pass to Hannah Scott. She attacks the hoop. Layup on the way. No good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul against Darlene Peterson. Still no team fouls against the Mustangs as Peterson picks up her second. .144 to go in the ball game, and if you're the Rebels, you're going to have to do this yourself. You can't rely on anything from anyone else. They're going to have to do this on their own as they skip pass across to Newman. Of course, it's been a relatively clean half, but I wouldn't say that the foul should be 3-0. I'm sure the Rebels have fouled more than 3 times in this half as well. As that pass is stolen by Argyle. Here come the Rebels the other way as they go to Pugmire. Good effort from Pugmire. She throws it out of bounds off of the Mustangs. As the quarter goes on, more and more animated the crowd is getting on both sides. Crawford tried the inbounds play from Violet Taylor. Stolen. Tried to force it. Mustangs have some players out in front. You give it to Lishman. Lishman, layup on the way. Good. As Lishman scores her second bucket of the night, Rebels into the offense. Taylor wasn't looking when that pass came, was able to catch it. Working around, it's Argyle up top. To Violet Taylor, she drives into the paint, shot on the way, no good. As Pugmire comes away with the rebound to Taylor, 15-footer, good! Violet Taylor scores on the second attempt, good effort there from Pugmire to keep it alive. She has 5. As Rebels got a D up. They go to Jones. Good defense there from Ellie Argyle. No good. Newman, layup attempt. That's off. Argyle gets the rebound, is hammered on the rebound attempt. Good strong rebound there from Argyle. 21 to go in the quarter. 27-27 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels by 15. They go to Argyle. To Pugmire. Turned over. Mustangs can hold for the last shot. It's Smith, across the timeline, into the paint, drives, fires it up, no good. Rebound by Newman, turns, throws up a hook shot, no good. And with that, at the end of the Epic Recreation third quarter, the Rebels are tied 27-27 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com as the camera goes out for a second. It's right back. It is time for the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter as the Mustangs had a couple players in the offensive end. Ref didn't give up the ball quick enough for the Rebels to take advantage, but no team fouls on the Mustangs in that half. A little bit of a rarity. You don't see that real often. Peterson thought about the three. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire back to Taylor. The Rebels have turned the ball over quite a few times against that 2-3 zone. The 2-3 zone for the Mustangs has been very effective as Smith's pass is going to go off Lishman's hands out of bounds. Casey Wilson is checked into the ball game as well as Darlene Peterson. 7:37 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Wilson has it on the wing. She's going to fire a three. No good off the front rim. Taylor taps it to Scott. Scott tries to go up. That's blocked. Does it go back to Taylor? Hand check there from Lishman as Taylor's able to dribble through it. If you're the Rebels, you're not going to be able to rely on the whistle. You're going to have to go and do this yourself. You got to go strong takes. As they go to Wilson, her three on the way. This time's good. Casey Wilson off the bench for three for the T7 Propane three-pointer, 30-27. Casey Wilson is not afraid to shoot. Rebels will press as pass nearly stolen by the Rebels. They're gonna attack. A foul will be called against the Rebels. It's on Wilson. That'll be her first. Team fourth once again. Mustangs with no team fouls in the half. Been impressive defensively. As we got to reset the shot clock. Lishman will inbound as Smith will walk it up the court. Rebels by three. That's a huge bucket from Casey Wilson off the bench. Her first three of the night. As they go inside to Jones. Jones, layup attempt, good. Mustangs get two back. As Jones picks up her second basket. Three on the way for the Rebels, no good. That's a quick shot. Here come the Mustangs back in transition. 30-29 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They go to Newman. Her shot, good, as the Mustangs retake the lead. As Faith Newman has 8. Rebels trail by 1, 6:18 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. They go to Wilson. Back to Taylor. Taylor to Peterson. They go inside to Scott. Scott into the paint. Her shot on the way is going to be a foul as she was mauled on the attempt. Hannah Scott will shoot 2 free throws. A little bit of a Bronx cheer from the Rich County faithful. But if you're the Rebels, you can't let it affect you. You have to play through it. First free throw is good from Scott. Her first points of the ball game. We're tied 31-31 as Scott will give the Rebels a chance to give the Rebels a lead. Scott off the back rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Mustangs. Here they come back, 31-31, 6 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Neither team has really been able to stretch out a lead here in the second half. Newman has it. They go inside, Jones, turn, fade away, no good. Rebound by Newman, blocked by Darlene Peterson. As Hannah Scott takes one dribble, gets out. As Peterson in transition, pulls up from 15, no good. Rebound by Scott as we're going to get a jump ball. Ball will go to the Mustangs. Good effort there from Hannah Scott. That'll earn the Rebels the next possession. As Tylee Tingy's going to check back into the ball game. She'll replace Pugmire. 31-31 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:33 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Long court, cross-court pass by the Rebels as Newman has it on the wing. They go to Jones. She turns, fires, no good. Rebound by Ebert. Ebert's going to turn, shoot, no good. Out of control. Here comes Violet Taylor as Taylor around the defender. 2-on-1 the other way to Tingy. Tingy, layup, good! Rebels take the lead with 5 minutes to go in the game. Nice pass there from Violet Taylor as the Rebels pick up the lead, 33-31. Mustangs are able to break the press. Ebert goes to Lishman up top, 23 to go, and Lishman's pass will go out of bounds. That turnover will get Autumn White off the bench. She will replace Lishman. As the Rebels have the ball, 4:52 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, 33-31. As the Mustangs are in the 2-3 zone. Peterson, skip past to Tingy on the right wing. Spins back, goes to Taylor up top. Peterson, thought about him 15, goes to Pugmire, and that's a foul on, or excuse me, that's Ellie Argyle. That's a foul on Jones as Jones reached around. Four to 2 the fouls are as the Rebels lead by 2, 4:32 to go. They're letting them play tonight as they go inside. Try to go inside to Peterson. That's stolen by the Mustangs as Jones dribble it up the court. Finds Smith. Smith across the timeline. Mustangs into the offense. Ebert thought about it. Nice pump fake into the lane. Goes to Jones, and that is going to be a jump ball. Rich Bentz wants a travel call. Head coach Cody Lundgren's not real demonstrative very often, but he was demonstrative about that call. Rebels will walk it up the timeline, up across the timeline. 4:10 to go in the game. This fourth quarter is brought to you by Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. They work it around. Tingy at the top of the key. To Taylor on the wing. She's going to fire for three. Good! Violet Taylor buries the T7 propane three-pointer, and the Rebels go up 36-31 on the station on main scoreboard. What a pass that was across the court to Newman. Her layup attempt no good. Ebert back to Newman. Newman's good this time. As the crowd's starting to yell back and forth at each other. Newman has 10. She leads the Mustangs. 36-33 on the station on main scoreboard. 21 to go on the shot clock. Tingy drives. Kicks it to Scott. To Taylor up top. They work it to Peterson. She's going to fire from three. No good. Newman's out in front of everyone as Violet Taylor's able to get back. Good hustle from Taylor to prevent the easy layup. They go to Jones. Jones is going to be called for the offensive foul. Darlene Peterson steps in and takes the charge. Hopefully she's all right. We're going to get a timeout called by the Mustangs. You're listening to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Let's Watch Flames Tigers broadcast with the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Taylor is able to break the press herself. Good job there from Violet Taylor. as the Rebels work it around to Tingy. 23 to go on the shot clock. Peterson has it. Goes inside to Scott. Dumps it off to Argyle. Argyle layup and the foul. Ellie Argyle, the old-fashioned three-point play. She will go to the line to shoot free throws. It's a heck of an effort there from Violet Taylor. As we have the scores flipped, actually it's the Rebels 38-33. Good catch there by Trey Walker. Argyle to the free throw line, misses the free throw. Rebels by 5, 2:52 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. As here come the Mustangs the other way. They go inside to Jones. Jones with a nice pass inside. That's going to be a foul called against the Rebels. It'll be on Peterson, her third. They'll send Ebert to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw on the way is good. Katie Pugmire is going to check into the ballgame. She will replace Darlene Peterson. Peterson, of course, has 3 personal fouls. We're playing with 2:42 left to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. She's going to get a quick break. Ebert back to the line. Chance to cut this to a one-possession game. Free throw on the way. Rolls in and out. Rebound hold in by Jones. Jones is going to lay it in. Tough break there for the Rebels as you got to get the rebound. 38-36. Here comes Pugmire. Pugmire did not get 3 points of contact over, so it's not over and back. Crowd wanted an over and back call, but you have to have 3 points of contact across the line before you are considered in the backcourt. Good hands there by Newman. Pass deflected as White's going to have to chase it down in the corner, and Newman gets it. She'll fire for 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Mustangs. They go up for the layup. No good as Pugmire is not fouled on the play. It'll be out of bounds, Mustangs basketball. We're going to get a timeout called by the Rich Rebels. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to the Bear Lake Fan Cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. Once again, that's bearlakerealty.com. We're going to go back to the live cam as the Rebels now lead 38-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:08 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. It'll be Mustangs ball out of bounds underneath the hoop. As it looks like it'll be Autumn White to inbound the ball. Darlene Peterson's going to guard the inbound. As they go inside to Jones. Jones has it poked away by Violet Taylor. Good defense. Got to take your hat off to Ellie Argyle, who is guarding Jones. That's their highest scorer. She has been battling all night with Jones. They reset the shot clock. The back official has been very good at catching when they reset the shot clock. 1 second did come off, but that 1 second could be the difference. As they go to Smith up top, they're going to work it around. They're really trying to work it inside to Jones. Peterson nearly gets the steal. Violet Taylor tried to come around. Good effort from Taylor. She's on Smith. Peterson steps up, prevents the three-pointer. Smith thought about it. They go to Newman. Skip pass on the wing to Ebert. Go back up to Smith. Smith with 17. They finally get it into Jones. She's been working hard. Tries to fire an inside pass. Doesn't work. Newman's able to pick it up. 9 to go on the shot clock. They left Smith open for 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Hannah Scott as she battles for the board. That's a huge board. 1:32 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels by 2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They skip it around. Tingy into the paint. Thought about the layup. They continue to work. Peterson, 15-footer, no good. That's going to be out of bounds off the Mustangs as Smith was unable to haul in the rebound. Rebels catch a break as they reset the clock. They're going to have to adjust this. The only problem here is you don't have instant replay, so you don't know what the shot clock is, as earlier in the game they ran 10 seconds off the shot clock when the Rebels pushed the ball down in probably 4 or 5. This has been a real choppy game, and a lot of it has to do with shot clock struggling today, if we're going to be completely honest. It should be at about, if I remember correctly, 17. Head coach Cody Lundgren's trying to argue maybe possession, but because Smith never touched the ground with the ball, I don't think they technically count that as possession. But I think the Rebels are getting a break with 25. As the Crawford-Troth inbounds pass goes to Peterson. Peterson makes a move, shot on the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by Violet Taylor. That'll reset the shot clock as Tingy continues to work, gets it to Peterson, out to Taylor. 1:08 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. They go to Tingy. Tingy is fouled on the play, and they spike the ball. Smith's got to be careful. That could be a technical. By rule, if you spike the basketball, it's supposed to be a technical foul. Shot clock should reset. We've got parents yelling flopper at students as we're going to get a timeout called. As we're going to turn down the crowd mic. It's getting a little hostile in here. They never reset the shot clock, but for now, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to keep it right here. 1:03 to go in the ball game. Head coach Cody Lundgren calls a timeout, wants to set up a play. I'd say both sides very unhappy right now. But we got a ball game to play. It's a 2-point game. This has been a back-and-forth matchup that I think is being a little overshadowed by the crowd and some of the hostility that's going on both sides. 1:03 to go in the ball game. We're going to keep it right here as the Rebels are about to break the huddle for the timeout. Rebels will inbound. I believe it's going to be Hannah Scott with a Crawford-Troth inbounds play. They reset the shot clock. 35 to go with 1:03 left to go in the game. It's going to be Scott to inbound for the Rebels. She finds Tingy to Taylor. Taylor drives left, back to Argyle. They continue to work it around Tingy. Thought about going inside. Backs it out as there's 25 to go on the shot clock. Rebels have plenty of time to get a shot off. 50 to go in the game. Violet Taylor is going to dribble it back to the 10-foot line for the volleyball court. Hands it off to Peterson. Gets it back. She attacks to Tingy. 14 to go on the shot clock. Peterson to Peterson. Excuse me, to Taylor. Taylor to Peterson. Peterson attacks. Tries to go inside to Hannah Scott. Cannot make the catch. But Rebels turn it over, but they use about 30 seconds of the shot clock. If they can get a stop here, there's only 32.3 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. One possession game. Lily Smith walks it up the court. Ebert is open. Hannah Scott does find her. Smith crosses over. Tingy, they hand it out to Newman. Newman's pass is going to go out of bounds. Rebels get possession. Mustangs turn it over with 18.5 to go. 5 personal fouls apiece, so the Rebels are not in the bonus territories. We're going to get a timeout with 18.5. We're going to keep it right here. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 38-36 on the Station on Main scoreboard as head coach Cody Lundgren is probably going to draw up a play. If you're the Rebels, you got to be strong on the ball. You have to expect that a trap is coming. I can almost guarantee in the Mustangs huddle, they're talking about strategy. Do they want to foul right away? Because they have 5 team fouls. You want to trap and maybe after one pass, if you don't get the steal, foul? Or do you want to foul right away? Because if you let time run off the clock trying to get the steal and you don't foul right away, you're still allowing time to come off the clock. There is no advancement in high school basketball, so you'll have to remember it takes usually about 3 seconds at full speed for a high school player to get the ball up to the three-point line. So you got to remember you need about 5 to 6 seconds on the clock to try to work something and get a decent shot off. So it'll be interesting what the Mustangs decide to do, and it's also going to be interesting to see what head coach Cody Lundgren draws up. But we're back as the Rebels stack it up with 3 players in the front court, Darlene Peterson in the back court, Hannah Scott to inbound. Jones will be on Scott. She is the tallest player on the team for the Mustangs. Scott's able to inbound to Argyle. Argyle trapped in the corner. They're going to call a foul right away. Rebels are going to have to inbound again. That's a good job there from Ellie, as she was able to catch, hold position, and then she was going to toss it back to Scott. If they don't call the foul there, Hannah Scott has plenty of room to run. 38-36, Rebels lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Scott to inbound again. They go to Argyle once again. Head coach Cody Lundgren was trying to call a timeout. Instead, we're going to get a foul on Jones. That'll send Ellie Argyle to the free throw line. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. Coach Lundgren and the official near side share a little bit of a laugh as he called timeout after the foul. They wanted to make sure that they don't want one now, and you'd rather see Ellie just step to the free throw line. Argyle to the free throw line. First free throw on the way. Good! Huge free throw coming for the seniors. We're going to get a timeout called. We're going to try to ice Ellie a little bit as she buries that free throw. That's her 5th point of the game. Coming into tonight's matchup, Rebels from the line today, they are 4 of 5 so far from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line, as they've been very good. That free throw is huge, as now you force a three-pointer to tie. As Argyle will step back to the line to make it a 2-possession game. If it's a 2-possession game, if you're the Rebels, you got to guard the three-point line. But you also cannot allow a layup. You want to force a tough shot because they only got 15 seconds to work with. If you can force a couple of passes on defense out of this possession, it'll be huge for the Rebels. But Ellie Argyle is going to step back to the free throw line. Second free throw on the way is good. Coming into the weekend, Ellie Argyle was 0 for 10 from the line. Stepping up, hitting 2 free throws at the biggest moment of the game. That is what you want out of your senior leaders. As the Mustangs, they're going to roll it up the court. Violet Taylor's going to sprint up, force them to pick up. She guards Smith. They go to Lishman. Lishman to the corner for Ebert. 9 seconds to go. They go inside to Jones. Jones misses the layup. Darlene Peterson pulls in the rebound. 5 seconds to go. She goes to the corner, and she is fouled on the play. They're trying to call for an intentional foul as they don't think there was a play on the ball, but Peterson had her back to the ball, so it's hard to make a play on the ball. That's going to be 5 fouls, I think, against Jones. Or actually against Smith, that's her 5th. Lily Smith checks out of the ball game. 9 points in the game. Good effort from her tonight. As Darlene Peterson steps to the free throw line, Rebels up 4. Misses the first Bear Lake Realty free throw. 3.7 seconds to go in the game. Long three hits the rim as the Rebels are going to hold on. They come to Mountain Crest and they take out the Mustangs 40-36. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Remember, Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. And this game had it all. It was 12-5 Rebels after the first quarter. Mustangs mount a comeback. Rebels were able to tie it right before halftime, 17-17, heading into the break. At the end of the third quarter, we were tied 23-23. Scoring was a little more fast and furious here in the fourth as the game finishes 40-36. Rebels with the victory. They stay undefeated. And this was a very good matchup for the Rebels. This Hillcrest team is going to be very solid going forward. Rebels were able to scratch out a victory, and we want to talk about Ellie Argyle real quick as she stepped to the free throw line, game 38-36. Ellie Argyle coming into the weekend, she made a free throw last night. She made at least one free throw last night, I know that. But coming into the weekend, she was 0 for 10. Then she steps up and nails two huge free throws to kind of ice the game away. The Rebels get it to stop defensively, and Darlene Peterson was fouled. Then a chuck up at the end to try to salvage the score a little bit. But you got to really take your hat off to Ellie Argyle there. She was able to nail two free throws when she had struggled mightily from the line coming into the day, and that's something that can really change your season from the free throw stripe. As she finishes the game with 9. But to recap scoring for the Rebels, Haiti Pugmire with 10 led the team. Ellie Argyle finishing with 9. Darlene Peterson had 6. Violet Taylor with 5. Tylee Tingy with 3. Hannah Scott finishes with 1. Rebels go Ellie Argyle actually went 5 for 5 from the free throw line today. The Rebels themselves go 5, 7, 8. 8 of 9 from the stripe, and that was huge in the contest. As for the Mustangs, their leading scorer was Faith Newman off the bench. She finished with 10. Lily Smith had 9. Paige Ebert, Aspen Lishman, and Callie Jones all finished with 4. Another thing that Ellie Argyle did really well is Callie Jones was their leading scorer heading into the day. She was able to hold Jones to just 4 points as she bodied up defensively really well. That has been our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, where fast and gourmet meet fresh every day at Jimmy John's, 113 Front Street in Evanston. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. The Rebels win this game 40-36. It is time for our precision play of the game, and I think we're going to give it to, just because of the circumstances, I do think the precision play of the game is going to go, we're going to actually do co-precision plays of the game because Ellie Argyle, once again, coming into the weekend, 0 for 10, goes 5 for 5 from the free throw line. None bigger than the two she hit with the Rebels up 38-36. But we're also going to give it to Violet Taylor and Tylee Tingey as Taylor hit Tingey on a 2-on-1 for a layup to give the Rebels the lead. And the Rebels didn't look back from there. Their defense was stout tonight. And it is time for our player of the game. And we're going to give that to Argyle as Ellie Argyle finishes with 9 points, and kept their best player to 4 points defensively. She played really well defensively. Haiti Pugmire coming in a close second as she finishes with 10. But we're going to give it to Ellie Argyle. She's our LSR Refrigerated player of the game today. When we come back, we'll have a calendar update for you. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update. And for that update, we will not be coming with you with a live broadcast until December 30th after Christmas break, where the Rebels will take on North Summit at home, both boys and girls varsity. But we want to remind you to thank our sponsors, because without them, none of this is possible. I wouldn't be able to come all the way out here with a 2-hour trek to Mountain Crest and bring you guys rich basketball without our sponsors, just because they really make all this possible. So if you have a chance to use any of our sponsors, please use them. But we also want to wish you a Merry Christmas, stay safe over the holidays, and we will see you after Christmas break. Thank you for listening. I'm Aaron Poling, your voice of the Rebels. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.